Hey everybody. So this is a pretty different type of video. I'm talking about something pretty serious. Tonight I want to talk about bullying and how that affects people. This was requested by one of my fans. I've known her for a while, and I know that a couple years ago she was bullied herself. So if you're watching this, I hope that I kind of touch on what you are hoping for. So a lot of people have been bullied. I'm pretty sure that everyone gets bullied at least at some part in their life, and sometimes you might even not realize that you're being bullied, but you are. I mean, there's so many different types of bullying. There's not much of the real life physical bullying anymore, where you get shoved into lockers or pushed on the ground and kicked around. You don't really see that anymore. Bullying is more online and behind computers and phones and stuff like that. Cyberbullying, that's the main type of bullying now, and sadly it's the biggest type of bullying. I know a lot of people who have been affected by cyberbullying, people just saying real mean stuff, and the main question is why? Why are there bullies? Why do people bully? Now, my personal opinion, this may be wrong, because I'm just a teen too, but my opinion is that a bully is someone who has been hurt themselves but has not been properly healed, and the only way that they feel they can heal themselves is by going out and hurting other people so that other people can feel their pain, which makes sense, but it's not the right thing to do. If you're a bully, there's a lot of things that you can do to get help. And the last thing, actually, you shouldn't even do this at all. You should never hurt other people to feel what you feel. I know that you may have been hurt so bad. There's so many different things that bullies are hurt by. If it's family problems, if it's abuse, verbal abuse, abusive relationships, many different things that kids go through when they're younger that causes them to be angry people when they get older. And it's really sad. It's really sad. But if you're a bully, I'm sitting here and I'm telling you right now that you can get help. You don't have to go out there and hurt other people, because that will only make you feel worse. If you're a bully, you should want to help other people who are being bullied so that they don't have to feel the pain that you went through. Instead of wanting them to feel the pain because of all the anger you have built up inside, you should want to help them so that they don't have to feel your pain. And I guarantee you that you will start to feel better as a person, because you get that satisfaction that you have helped somebody. Now, another thing that I feel a lot of people don't know is, well, but you don't understand how serious this is what happens because of bullying. Ignore that sound. Lots of different things can happen because of bullying. Now, the main thing that pops to everybody's head is cutting, because that's such a serious thing. So many people cut themselves, and one of the main reasons is because of bullying. And cutting, I'm telling you right now, is one of the worst things you can ever do. If you're ever hurt, sad, depressed, never cut yourself. You may get that satisfaction and that good feeling from it, but cutting is an addiction. It's a terrible addiction. It's just like any drug. And once you start, it's so hard to stop. And it's a terrible habit. It's terrible because you're only hurting yourself more. You're hurting yourself thinking that you're going to feel better for what someone else has done to hurt you. And another thing is, if you're going out bullying someone, or if you're being bullied yourself, what happens from it is there's cutting. Those people turn into bullies. Those people, their whole life changes because of someone who's bullying them. They start being negative people. They start treating people bad. They start having an attitude. They just start looking at life in a negative way because of the way that the bully has made them feel and made them feel about their life. And you create this monster because you want to take your anger out on them. And another terrible thing that happens from bullying is, of course, suicide. And back in 2012, man, we had a lot of teen suicides because of bullying. And you may think that it's funny, but it's really not, because suicide is the end of somebody's life over something so small. Like, one thing that I remember I used to say, like back when I was like 6th, 7th grade, and I would have friends who would think about suicide and killing themselves, is I would say that suicide is a permanent solution to a situation that could be temporary, which is something that I still say because it's true. Suicide, you end your life forever. You're gone. You're out of this world. People will cry and be feeling so sorry for you for like a week, maybe a month, but after that, you're gone. Nobody remembers you anymore. But if you stay alive, you get the opportunity for however long you want to go out there and make a difference because of your experiences. Now, if you die, you can't do that. You can't do that. Now, someone might do it for you. Could be likely that someone will look at your suicide and be like, you know what? I want to start something for this person, blah, 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 blah. Which people do, but why? What if they don't? You might as well do it yourself. So, suicide, terrible, terrible, terrible idea. Because that's something that you cannot take back. And so, another thing is how to handle bullies. So, if you're being bullied, you really need to, no one really knows how to handle a bully. Now, I've been bullied before. And I don't really know. I didn't really handle it in a good way. I mean, it was the end of the school year, but pretty much no one in a school liked me. It was a very stupid situation, but people would say a lot of mean stuff to me, and it was just bad. And pretty much I started seeing the school counselor, and she kind of helped me through it. There's some other things that I could have did, but I feel that that was the best thing to do, because I was at the point where I wanted to give up. Like, all that stuff I just said about suicide, I was going to commit suicide. And I'm so happy that I didn't, because I wouldn't be able to be the person that I am today, helping other people in a situation that I was in. No one really understands how bad my situation was because I don't talk about it. I mean, it's a part of my life that's kind of gone now, and I kind of grow from it. And I know that there's other people who are going through what I went through right now, and I want to help those people. So I'm telling you that the best thing to do is, if you're being bullied, you know, people may make fun of you even more for doing this, but this is the best thing to do, is to go see your school counselor. If you don't have a school counselor, go find a teacher that you just, you know, you can look at a teacher and you can tell if you can trust them and if you can tell them something. You get that feeling when you talk to them. And if you have a teacher like that at your school, then you need to go and talk to them. That's the best thing to do when you're being bullied. When you're going through anything, any type of emotional breakdown, you need help, you need to go and talk to somebody about it. Because if you just keep it all bottled up inside and think that you could be your own therapist, that doesn't always work out for everybody. Because your help that you think, you know, oh, if I do this it'll help me, that might not be true. Because like I said, you may think, well, the best way to help me is by cutting myself, or the best way to help myself is just by taking my life. That way they don't have to worry about me anymore. My necklace just fell off. Did you guys see that? Don't know how that happened. Now, this is a message that goes out to anyone who's being bullied, boy or girl. I want you guys to know that it's okay to cry, to let your emotions out to somebody. Don't feel like you have to hold things inside, because that is one of the worst things that you can do. You know, just like cutting, just like thinking about suicide, thinking about taking your life. Holding things inside is really bad too. I used to do that, and people used to always tell me, you know, Erron, don't hold things inside. If you need to talk about something, then talk about it, because the more and more you bottle stuff inside, the more and more you're gonna feel worse. And I didn't really think about that, so I just, anytime I went through something, I just kept it inside, and then eventually I just was like, I lost it, you know, because I had so much bottled inside, and one thing happened and it set me off, and I like lost my mind for that day. I didn't know what was going on. I was going crazy, and you don't want to go through that. Best thing to do is just find someone, let it all out. Let it all out, and that way you don't have that inside. You don't have that attacking you anymore, and you'll feel so much more, you know, you'll feel better. You may not feel 100% better, but you'll feel better because you've let it out. Now, if you are a bully, I'm coming back to you. If you may not even realize that you're a bully. Let me break it down to you for you to see if you're a bully. Obviously, there's the in-person physical. If you're going around pushing kids around, calling them mean names, you know, oh, you're stupid, you're gay, you're a faggot, oh, you like girls, oh my gosh, you know, all that stuff, that's considered bullying. Pushing kids around, even, you know, just saying certain things, you don't even have to touch them, that can be considered bullying. Online, people bully all the time. They don't even realize that they're bullying by threatening kids, saying that they're stupid, saying that you'll beat their ass for whatever. That's bullying. There's so much stuff that's considered bullying now. I see it all the time by even reposting a video of someone getting jumped. That's bullying. Stupid knockout challenges. The person doesn't know that they're being recorded, and then that video gets shared by a heck of people. Seeing that person knock out with no help. I saw that on Facebook 2 days ago. That's bullying. And you know, someone could just really end their life because of that. That one video or one post that you post on their wall telling them that they're the ugliest person that you've ever met. And you just built up with so much anger that you're like, you know, it's only on Facebook, you know, I don't mean it. Let me just go right on their wall real quick, telling them how ugly they are, telling them they'll never be anything in life, telling them that they should just quit at life, all that stuff. That's bullying. Now, I have a couple questions for you people out there that do that, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to know this, but the main reason is why. Like, we want to know your reason. Why do you do that? How does that make you feel? Does that make you feel like a better person inside? Does that give you some like good feeling in your heart by making other people suffer and other people's lives bad? Because I'm the total opposite. I can't stand bullies. I cannot stand people who live to make other people's lives miserable, because my life is exactly the opposite. I live to make other people's lives happy. And so if you live to make other people's lives miserable, I just want to know why. Like, I know why I do what I do. I get a great feeling on the inside from having people. The other day, someone texted me just simply saying, you know, you inspire me. It's because of you that I'm a better person, that I look at things in a more happy way. And that's why I do all that I do. Phone's dying. But for you, I don't think that you'll ever get a text saying, you know, you inspire me to be a better person. Thank you for bullying me. Thank you for writing that negative stuff on my wall. Now, you might, because there's people out there who will do that. There's people out there, by you bullying them, it will inspire them to be a better person and never be like you. But I'm telling you, you being a bully, you're not going to get as much respect as you'll get from being someone who's out there helping people. So if you're a bully, if you're writing that stuff on people's walls and you're just putting people down, just think about why. Why do I do that when I could be complimenting that person and making them feel good? Instead, I'm making them feel bad. Just a little bit, something to think about. Alright, you guys, end point of this video is, well, you know, there was only one topic in this video, and that was bullying. Why, if you're a bully, why do you bully? Think about that, honestly. And if you're being bullied, never hold things inside. Always find someone that you can trust. And I know it's so hard to trust people nowadays, but right now, you're watching somebody that you can trust, because if I was, I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't out there trying to help people. You can trust me. If you have a problem, if you're being bullied, if someone is hurting you or anything, believe me, you can come to me, you can talk to me, and I will give you the best advice that I have. I always try to be a happy person, a motivational person, so always try and come to me with anything if you feel like you can't trust anybody else. Other thing is, let's say you're not a bully, let's say you haven't been bullied before. What can you do to help people who have been bullied? Think about that. You can start things at school. You can really help encourage positivity, and people will really look at you in a more positive way. They'll look at you as somebody that they can look up to, that they can go to when they have a problem, and someone they can trust. And I'm telling you, it'll make you feel like such a better person on the inside. So whatever you think that you can do to help someone or help people at your school who may be getting bullied, start a club. Start something after school. Start a group where people can meet and just talk about their feelings. Start something positive. We need more positive things in this world. We got so much negative stuff. We need some positive stuff, you guys, some positive things. So try and start something positive. Believe me, you won't regret it. You'll love it. You'll love the fact that you're helping people, and there's no better feeling than that. It's just the fact that you changed somebody's life. Woo! And it makes you feel like a great person, believe me. Alright, you guys, that's all I have for this video. It's 12:58 a.m. on August 2nd, 2014. I hope that you guys got something from this video. Please continue to keep watching my videos and sharing them. I really want to move this movement out so that people can see what I have to say and get something from what I'm saying. I want to be able to inspire people so that one day they can look back and be like, yo, that kid, he helped me through a lot of stuff. Alright, you guys, I'm always on Facebook at facebook.com/Erron A. Williams and on Instagram at Erron Movement. Alright, more information in the bio, the description thing below. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Alright, you guys, see you in my next video.